Den it, den it, den it, den it, den. Dun, 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 dun. Den it, den it, den it, den it, den. Hey, hello. What's going on out there? Happy Thursday going into Friday, September 23rd, 2022. It's your old pal Steve, back again for another session, chillin', watching QVC, and the 4 channels they have on offer online to stream anywhere in the world. That's very key to the whole operation. Right. Hopefully this will be just one of the final 1, 2, or 3 videos I make before I get a new microphone. This one's okay. I've seen and heard YouTube channels that sound worse, but I've also seen the ones and heard the ones, more importantly, that sound better. And I want to sound better. I want, that to be the most top priority, like quality of presentation is good audio, right? Because most of the video is the live stream of QVC, which I have no real control over. The resolution of the image actually kind of fades in and out of clarity and somewhat digitized, pixelated blurriness. It's a what do you call it? It's a coin flip. I don't know. You never know. I also never know what I'm going to get myself into, usually. But I did open up the QVC page, and when you do, QVC1 automatically pops up, and I saw what they were selling, and I had to rush to get this stream started. So why am I wasting time? Because let's hurry up and see what I'm talking about before it goes away. I am talking about a $430 hair dryer. Let me repeat. I am talking about a $430 hair dryer. It dries your hair. Doesn't do anything else. Makes it dry. Just as a, comparison, I have a $0 hair dryer. It's called the Air, with maybe some help from an air conditioning brush of wind. But yeah, when I saw the price on this and heard the lady, as I turn it on, say, hey, it's this many easy payments, so you're only spending this much unless you miss a payment. And then I'm thinking, my God, at least one sorry son of a bitch. No offense to you, whoever that son of a bitch is, but somebody's going to wind up paying $600 for a hair dryer. Yo, pay me half that. I'll come over to your house personally and just and dry that hair up within 5 minutes. I don't know. Maybe this would make more sense to use, but at least you get a nice personal human-on-human touch. I don't know. Let's hear what they're saying. Let's hear how they can justify a $430 hair dryer. My God.
And what I'm seeing here is I'm not seeing any ends that are kind of like sticking out, that kind of look like they've seen better days, or it doesn't look like...
You're talking about my pubes? What's sticking out? Nothing better be sticking out if you're paying $430 to make it not stick out. And of course this...
Don't use
Okay,
it
here
like
we go.
this. I know it looks cool and you want to... But you need to control the airflow. So that's exactly
I can
what
tell
the
by the way
attachment
that
does.
attachment went
It's
on
a blade
how
of
cheap
air
this
so that
item
you
really
can
is.
precisely direct
And yet it's
the airflow
$430.
how you want to style it. And then you also get, the diffuser for curls. This really enhances those curls and adds definition.
Mm-hmm.
This is the gentle air attachment for people with delicate scalps or fine texture.
I have a delicate
Dries at a cooler
scalp.
temperature. We have the flyaway attachment to tame the pesky flyaways, which I love. And then, of course,
What is
the
that?
comb attachment to lengthen the curls.
All right, this
So if
just
you
turned
don't
into
really
some
curly
kind
hair,
of
you start with that, and then you might
like
pile up
S&M
concentrate.
device. What do we got here?
You have everything that you need, and it is an investment, But
Want to
also think
grow
about in your
up to
family,
be.
you can all use
Be
this.
a
Like, my mom has
diffuser.
very short hair, so she could probably use that gentle air attachment. She just went platinum, so she has very platinum blonde hair.
fun.
She didn't tell my dad.
She just went
He wasn't
platinum.
tripping. She was like,
Her
"Platinum's
record
so
sales are
weird
through the
when you think
roof.
about it." That's what she was
Oh,
doing.
you mean like
But she
that
could
kind
use
of
that for
black?
her
Oh, I'm
color
sorry.
treated hair. My one sister wears her hair curly often. She can use a diffuser.
I have a different
use it
sister
as
for
well.
every different
Right away.
attachment.
So now we're
Amazingly.
all using the
Isn't that a
same tool for
coincidence?
all of our different hair needs. And
That's
usually
one of my favorite
that's
lies
usually
from
on
QVC
at retail.
hosts when they
You're
just start
getting a
making up
dryer,
things about their
and you're
like
just
family
getting those
members
5
and how they
attachments.
use something.
Well, we like to give you more here at the Q. So you're getting the dryer.
Everybody's
the
using all
attachments,
this
which
stuff.
Usually at retail will be $429.99, but we're also adding.
I
in
can hear-
your
did you hear
round
that
brush
click and
detangling comb,
it
but
sounds
we're
like
not
putting,
charging
like,
you
Lego
more for
pieces
them.
together or
The brush
something.
and the comb should be $64.98. You're still spending $429.99.
It's like an optical
You're
illusion. You
getting
look at
these
it, especially
software
that silver
with
one
this
on the
round
little
brush.
stand there, and
truly
it
is the
looks
tool that will help you get the job
like,
done.
oh,
And
that's
then
a
the
fancy
detailing
something
tool
or other.
helps you
Probably
prepare for your
costs a
blow
pretty
dry.
penny.
On Easy Pay, $86.
But no,
if you have a
as soon as
QVC
you see the
credit card,
attachments,
you
you're
can
like,
spread
yeah.
that purchase out over 12 months.
This is just
And over the course of 12
designed
months,
to
you'll be
look
spending
expensive and then
$236
justify
per month.
this ridiculous
If you pay it
price.
off on time, no added interest or charges.
I mean, there's some
Let
sort
us
of
know if you like the fuchsia, where you're getting the
alternative
gray with that pop-up
technology
fuchsia,
than
or
your
if
typical
you
hair
like
dryer, I'm
the
assuming, based on the fact
white
that
with the
it's
silver.
like
So, if
see-through
you
and
like the
where.
black option, that's called
Where's the
white
fan?
855
I guess the fan is at the handle?
870
Well, how's that work?
is your item number.
Is air
Okay,
blowing
Jen,
out on
are you
your
competitive?
palm while you're holding it?
I am.
don't know.
Because Alicia is gonna do a dry.
She has the advantage of going second.
She got
She knows what
She's got to meet 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So
All right,
Alicia,
Oh, we got a demonstration coming. Wet
We're
hair.
having fun with it, but it is true.
I want to know how she wet her hair.
Priceless, right? And when you can give yourself
Did she
back
just
a
get
little
done with like
bit
an
of
ice
time
bucket
each and every
challenge
day
or something?
and eliminate that frustration. I used to be somebody that used to dread washing and
Ladies,
drying
when
my hair
you
because it
blow
took
dry
so
your hair,
long.
do
I wasn't
you make
happy with
sure
the
to
result.
smile
Drying
like
really
this when you
bulky
do
and heavy.
during the
It smelled like
process?
burning hair. It just
Yes.
wasn't a pleasant experience. Right?
If you're not doing that, you're not getting the full hair dry experience. I gotta tell you, you gotta up your game. Smile, blow and smile.
And it's better
Okay,
for your
maybe that
hair.
didn't
Right,
sound-
That's the whole thing. It's not exposing it to extreme heat.
and that, I mean,
Maybe
truly
that
is
didn't
like
come
the
off
top
right.
line. Like, it's not exposing your hair to extreme heat.
Tam
And
Higgy
this
says,
is what we're talking
as
about. I mean,
others have also
investment,
stated,
but you
I
know that
too.
when your fellow shoppers
First of all, let me
get
tell you, I
home,
appreciate
and
the
this person said,
punctuation
as
in
others have
this.
also stated, I too.
As others have also stated, I too was highly skeptical about this hair dryer that could be really that much better than other high dollar hair dryers I have had and still own. I was wrong. I am in awe of how fabulous this thing is. The most impressive thing for me is the shine it gives my hair. I am 47 with curly 3 AB hair. I typically have to use products to really give my hair shine after a blowout. Yeah, insert joke. Not any longer. Alright, I didn't want to read the rest of that damn,
Yes.
what do you call it, testimonial or whatever the hell you call it.
Who among us?
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, but when you're a woman and you're alone in your bedroom and you pick up a device like this and you're putting on attachments, it only leads me down one line of thinking.
All magnetic. You can see there how easy it is to
And,
change them.
yeah,
They all have
so-
what's called touch technology too. So as you're
Yeah.
styling, you can touch the attachments. You can put that right to your scalp, that diffuser, and it's not
Put it
gonna
right
hurt.
on your
So
scalp.
that's another really nice thing. It's just, I feel like the engineers have thought of everything, and
I
made
did it.
so
It's dry.
comfortable to hold because it's ergonomically balanced in your hand and less than.
Okay, Dyson is
But
a
this is what's incredible.
brand, I
The
know.
fastest drying
Aren't they
hair
like
dryer
known for their
against 30 other dryers
vacuum
in the US
cleaners with
market.
like the ball on
It's
it.
the #1 hair dryer. So everyone
That's the
is
big
loving
deal
it.
with
That's
their
according to the NPD,
vacuum cleaners that has a
Retail
ball
Tracking Service Group. And it's because of
moving
these numbers.
around or
Look at
something.
these
I don't know.
numbers
I've never
from a
used the
dryer.
Dyson
It's
vacuum
going to
cleaner.
increase your
I've seen the
shine
commercials
by up
though
to
1,000 times.
64%. Decrease the frizz and the fly.
Helps increase smoothness by 40%. I would love to know, can I see like the test scores for that? Like the trial reports or whatever? Like, come
For
on.
you, and then on top of all of that,
pulling numbers out of
it's
thin
saving
air.
time. So I mean, I know for me, I have extensions.
Oh, I hear the ice cream man.
A lot of hair
Damn.
happening here.
I also hear my
It would take me like 45 minutes
neighbor
to blow dry
bird.
my hair. I would take a break. I'd take a break. I'd have a snack.
It's my friend on the show. I'm like one of those like early morning kid shows where, you know, I'm the host on the set and I've got a cast of characters around me that are like animals.
I still got a lot of time back.
I have a bird friend on my
And
channel.
to your point,
It's
you
a
know,
coal
the
named
traditional
Nevermore.
hairdryer, all of the weight
It
is
never
out here
shuts
in the
up.
front. They're big and bulky and very top heavy. So as you're styling, you get that knot in your shoulder or your neck because it's uncomfortable,
Really?
right? Now this is
Now you don't have to
motor that
have
spins
some
6
sort of
times faster than
muscular
other hairdryers,
damage
right in the handle.
from using it. I mean, come
So
on.
that gives you
Is
the
that
hairdrying
really
capability,
like
but
a
also makes it so comfortable and easy to hold
like
while
a
you are
chronic
styling.
problem?
It's easy to operate too. Like I notice when I'm using mine, I'm never pressing a button unintentionally because
Right.
you put the
What?
controls at the top. So once I set the speed and the heat,
Yep.
I'm not worried about, you know, as I'm blow drying, touching those buttons.
Right.
I mean, it's very
What-
easy to
what's
use.
the-
It's perfectly designed.
What's the worst case scenario? You accidentally turn it off while it's on, or you accidentally make the fan go a little harder or a little less hard because you hit the fan switch. I mean,
You can tone it down if you don't.
even I've used a hairdryer before, and I think I've hit a button that made something happen when I didn't want it to. I don't recall there being some sort of disaster.
Quicker than you can style it. So
Ah!
you start on medium and then go up or down from there. But look at this. I mean, Carol has thick, gorgeous
see,
hair. It looks
before
like
she
took
was
salon to get
part of
blowout.
a
She did that
cauldron.
herself in about 6 minutes.
Now
That
she's
is just 6 minutes.
she's
and her hair doesn't
easily
just look dry. It's not
the-
like, okay, yeah, it's dry.
the
but then
PTA
she's got
leader
no
at your local
clutter
school
to it.
district.
It's done. It's dry and it's
Okay,
done.
which version
And it
of
looks incredible.
the little
You
girl
get your time
from
back, which I
The
think is
Ring
really
do you
important.
prefer?
Yes, you're getting fabulous hair, but you're also getting more time. Debbie.
That's not a very good way to wear your hair. I mean,
You know, the
it
results
says
are
like
in.
you. Oh my God! Remember when her hair was wet a few minutes ago?
Okay, let's be fair.
But she still had a good time.
I'm sorry, they cut away.
5 seconds.
Right.
They should have had her like picture in picture the entire time to let us see with our eyes the entire transformation of wet hair to dry hair. Because for all we know, they cut away. Look, I love how they always make the before photo as
Just use the dryer.
like they've got somebody on set whose job it is to quickly tuss up your hair and make you look bad.
Right.
In those 4 minutes.
She's actually smiling too much in the first photo. Normally they tone down the smile because they want to make you think, oh, I'm not happy with the way this. But it's not about before, after, like before. This is like wet before, dry after. So I don't know. I guess she can smile.
Her hair looks this good. Now,
But yeah, I mean, how easy would it be for them to have cut away from that shot when she was first drying her hair? They spent like 3 minutes over here. They could have had like 5 people. She could have like ran down to the dressing room, which I'm sure is not far away, and had like 3 stylists there waiting with like, you know, industrial sized blow dryers just to
This we're seeing
blow dry the hell out of it in a minute. And then she went and sat back down.
Right. So relentless engineering
We
goes
don't
into
know.
everything we create. And this
Oh my God.
particular attachment, the flyaway
Are we looking at?
attachment, that everybody
I'm doing
uses,
research on
we
hair
wanted to
dryers.
create a tool that would allow people to use the
Look at
dryer
this.
at home. But
I feel
do
like I'm
the
watching
same thing
Jason
that
X.
a stylist does with a
Oh my
hair
God,
brush
there
and
was
a blow dryer.
hair hanging from a
We missed that
thing.
mission, but we knew that was hard for a lot of people to do. So we needed to create one tool
Black Mirror
that would
presents
do that same motion.
hair
So
dryer.
you can see using the Kwanda effect, which
Ah.
is using airflow to grip the hair and tuck those pesky flyaways under the longer pieces.
Please
You can see how she
tuck
was just
my
able to
flyaways
smooth
away.
her hair with one hand. So no longer
Ah.
juggle the round
It's
brush,
exploding.
the blow dryer when you feel like you need a third arm. Like I was always like, wait, I need one more. Like I need somebody to hold this for me. Well, now with this one tool, you start at the top, it grabs the hair, and it smooths as
I love how she's looking out the corner of her eye just to make sure this machine doesn't like grab her hair and never looks back.
worry about the hair sticking out
Right.
straight up at the top of your scalp.
That reminds me, when I used to work in video production, we had to do this shoot for some company, I guess like,
where you could like hang something on the wall.
what do you
and
call
could hold your blow dryer
it was like an industrial video, but it was also done, I guess, for like insurance purposes. It was like some lawnmower that we had to sit there and like demonstrate, like, don't get your hair caught. Like if you have really long hair, it's possible if you like bend over to, you know, toggle a switch or something with a long, you gotta be careful because your hair could get caught and next thing you know, you're gonna get scalped. And in order for us to do a like demonstration part, it was just like any awful in-house industrial video
I use it on my dry hair, and it absolutely
made
gets
for
that
cheap
job
that
done.
you've ever seen,
But I
which
feel
is
like
it's
Angela
embarrassing
loves
and
this
goofy
too.
and
I feel like we bonded over our
fun to watch for people like me. But yeah, there was one point where we're like, well, we got to demonstrate the hair, kind of at least in the proximity of the machine, and
I did. This is.
we
the
couldn't work out
attachment
how to
I
get
learned
somebody
that I needed.
like a woman with long,
Like
because it was
everything-
just like
like
4
everything
dudes
else
on a
with the
shoot.
Supersonic, Angela
Nobody
her
had long
braids
hair.
Earlier tonight,
So,
and she
somebody had to
said,
run out and buy a wig.
"Tom,
It was
I'm
a
not
blonde
sure how this
wig.
is gonna go,
Like,
but I used the comb
you know,
attachment,
long enough if you
lengthened
wore it,
out
it'd
those
hang below your
curls,
shoulders.
Took it off. Thanks
And
to
basically,
that
we had to set up a
and
shot,
then put on
like
the
a
concentrator,
lockdown
and
shot,
went through a little bit with the round
close up
brush
on
and
like
put some
the
shape. And
the
this
danger
is
area
so
of the
beautiful,
lawnmower,
so
and then
soft,
I had to sit there
so
out of
healthy.
frame
Wait till you
just
see the before
and just above
and
camera,
just how
dangle
curly and tight those
this
curls
wig
were.
in such a way to try to make it look like
really stretched
somebody's
her
head
hair,
was down there.
and
It
I
was
feel
the
like,
most
maybe
ridiculous
it
shit you've ever
was
seen.
flame stick, 'cause I had
Hopefully
hair
my
braided
telling of
earlier
it can-
today, which is how mine ended up
Again,
being.
why do they have to?
And you can
Her hair
easily
isn't
get that sweat
wet on the
look
left.
that
It's
you're after
it's
with the
just
foam
frizzed
attachment,
out.
and you don't need multiple hands to do it. I mean, Christy's
You don't
working,
need multiple
know,
hands?
too. You know, she's
All right, let me go ahead and chop one off.
But if Angela's at home doing this on her own, you can go through with one hand if you
Angela.
need to and stretch those curls.
All right. As much as I am in love with this ridiculous, and I knew it'd be on for a while. You can't sell a $430 hair dryer and not expect them to take up like a whole half hour or hour on the stage here. But let's check the other channels.
No matter what you're gonna wear on the bottom.
Oh
just
my.
I mean, that's the
Sulu.
beauty of it.
I don't think I've seen shirts quite like this.
Better when you get it home.
Oh, here,
When you
wait.
put it on your body and you're gonna see
Oh,
why
my.
you're obsessed about the fit, why
Yeah.
you're obsessed about the color. The colors, they
I
weigh
do
into each
I
other.
do
The
appreciate a
really
nice
loud,
asymmetrical
one
design.
side
That much
is
I'll
the
say.
It's like positive and negative.
But it's
Instead,
weird how
you're
the-
gonna get compliments
the,
every
like,
time you
designer
come on,
part
you're gonna
kinda-
feel gorgeous.
All right, so we have
Kinda like
in three
cuts
of them.
through
And
your
we'll have
cleavage.
the emerald with the
So like
green.
one boob is
We'll
like
have the spice
just
tone.
poking out, and another
Only
boob is like under the.
150 in the spice
I don't know.
main. Here's the red.
I would feel like my
one.
equilibrium would be off if one boob
And then
felt
the navy blue
different
stone
in a
with
shirt than the
silver
other
tone,
boob.
a little buckle there as well.
Ladies,
So,
more
sounds
information
like
on
you're
that,
already
please.
dialed in. I'm glad.
Drop down a comment.
Feel free to tell me things. because
What are your
tell
thoughts
me
on
what you need,
shirts that
and then I'll see if
feel
I can make those
different,
best picks for you. Let me-
to your two
All right.
different boobs?
So, oh, here's something else.
Susan
This
Graber.
dress is amazing. It's coming up in 13 minutes. You
Collect
know what?
yourself,
I'm gonna
please.
keep these, my past picks, and I'll put them here. All right, Susan, this could be your best dress ever. And I know we say that all the time.
This could be your best dress ever, and I know we say that all the time. Okay, so you've admitted that
It's
you're just bullshitting.
$67.34.
You're
Oh, gosh,
exaggerating.
You look so gorgeous in that dress, and you're all gonna look good. And there's all kinds of colors. I'll show them to you really quickly.
That's
up
probably
close.
the
I'll get
smallest
that one
size they have, because that looks too
Look
big
at
on
this
her.
dress. This is the dress we have been waiting for. Isn't that gorgeous? My sister Karen's watching. Look at this dress, Karen.
Of course you have a sister named Karen.
Get it,
All right,
get it while it's here.
all right. I should have worn.
Did you hear them
sneakers
her
today.
clink that up on the
know.
rod?
So much to shop
They
for.
got, is
Right?
the closet microphone?
All right,
We
I
have
saw
wheels
this.
on our feet.
Exactly. I saw this on your rack, Susan, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Don't
Great.
talk about
Never
Susan's
seen
rack.
that.
All right. Isaac Mizrahi, cashmere mock neck cable knit sweater, $165.
Is created equal. There is a plushness to
Okay,
this.
you don't have to
It's
fondle
cheap
it
ply,
like,
but it's
you know,
not
you're
really
checking
bulky,
for
and it's
a
not
hernia
really
in
like a
some
fine
guy's
engagement.
balls. My
so
God.
It's just this really nice kind of perfect
She had that,
weight,
like,
perfect balance.
that certain
in
sort
in
of
the actual
grip and
cashmere
motion that
itself.
can only be
This
associated
color in the
with.
red is all solid,
Well,
and same
yeah.
with the Dijon. But if you come in close,
That is
this
mustard
light
right there.
gray is
You
where get
belong
little
in
bit
a
of that headlights.
mid-60s to early 70s
I love this with jeans.
B movie.
And a very
or
casual
a
loafer. I
mid-60s
think
to
it
early
looks
70s movie
really
about bees.
high-end, but like you're not
Where,
trying too hard. There's just
you know,
something
you're a
very
pop star and
sweet
you're filming a video, and in the middle of
that
it,
I
for
think
some reason,
gives
you
you
walk
that
head
just
first into a
sophistication and ease.
camera, and it
Nothing
knocks you
makes
silly
look
so
longer
much
if
that
you're
you
gonna
need
rock
to
it.
go
I
to a
mean,
remote
it's just
island to,
one
you
of
know,
those kind of
collect
fashion,
yourself for a few
you know,
weeks.
rules.
And
I don't know if it's a
it
rule,
just
but
happens to be an island with not much else going on except a giant bee farm next door. And a Murder, She Wrote plot.
Design in cashmere
There's a lot of mustard going on in that
This one
movie.
right here is your red. It's called Cardinal Red. I think of it as like Santa red. It's Christmas red.
All right, well, you just alienated a whole segment of customers by saying
That's
that,
okay, I
but
have
go
no
ahead.
idea. Light heather gray. He said too soon. I said not soon enough. Here's the Dijon. Either choice, $164.
French's or
If you've
Grey
always
Poupon?
wanted cashmere, this is the time.
It's
to
cashmere, it
shop.
better be Grey Poupon.
Okay, now.
Pardon
we
me, do
saw
you
a
have
special
any
presentation
cashmere
of
mock
our
neck
bonus
cabinet
box
sweaters?
from Dennis Basso, the reversible
Is that
faux
bird
fur
shit?
one side,
Do you feel
one
that?
resistant coat
My
on the
God, every
inside.
time I stand on here,
Head
it's
to toe
shitting on
corners,
us.
there you
We
can see
better
the
put our
rose
hoodies
water
up.
resistant side.
The bird
There is
shit's
a pearl
coming.
and a pearl. Because it's raining.
Oh, I'm so happy
Just
we
started
bought
to rain
these
on them.
together.
Imagine that.
I
There's
can't
a
believe we're
black
just
black.
standing
There's a
around
sugar
laughing
black.
hysterically
There's
on
the
the
peaches,
street
and there's also the
corner.
chinchilla.
People would mistake you for
$139,
being on acid if you did
the
that.
bonus buy.
Why are we looking at
I think I
this
need that
filth?
chinchilla. I think I
This,
do.
like,
Speaking of something else I need.
street
These
water.
leggings. Okay. So AB by Addison Bay is this
Okay,
really
again
fun
with the
way
asymmetry.
that
I dig it.
really
The
has
stripes on one
such
leg,
a great
I'm all
mantra
about that.
That activewear goes beyond the
But
gym.
if it,
Activewear
again,
can
if
be a
it,
part
if it has
of
to
our
do with the
everyday
fabric
fashion.
being
So they bring us
asymmetrical,
really
and
cute
it's like,
activewear. Of course you
if
can
one
do
leg
it.
felt different than the
But
other,
this is
then
an everyday legging.
I'd
I
check
own
out.
this in the
But
black. It's
All
just
right.
a solid black legging, and the stripes.
this may be
go
a record for longest
Stick around. I will-
intro without going into the kitchen. We're already over 20 minutes in, and we're
Right
just
now.
into the
Oh,
kitchen,
did you know
folks.
We're live on QVC2.
I think David's on vacation. I haven't seen him in
Right
quite
now,
the
what's
spell.
happening over on QVC? It looks like a little bit of fashion. Oh, Women with Control with Ashley Thayer.
Lock and Lock
Kitchen
16-piece
happening here.
multi-shaped
Fashion
nestable
happening
storage
there.
set with handles.
I kinda
Oh, this
love
must be
both,
that
but I
thing
need
that's
some tips for the kitchen.
for your
We've
cabinets
got
that
iron
doesn't
cabinets.
rotate around. It's just like rectangular and has a
All right,
deep
but you're
bowl,
gonna-
and you
we'll
put
be
shit in
back
there
to
and
the
you
show
grab it by a
later
handle.
with the coupon
Oh, and the
code
can opener thing?
Faster
Oh my
Auto
God.
Safety can opener. This is so smart.
In the kitchen
That's
is
the
supposed to
final
be
one.
my
This
reliable
opener
go-to channel when all else stinks,
without
which
leaving
is usually
sharp edges.
most
That's all we do. I
streams.
love it, but it does so much more.
But today,
K1430 is your item number.
we have
Free
a,
less than $5 on Easy
you
Pay.
know, a cut rate host.
5,000 orders of
We don't have
a
Mary and we don't have
before.
David.
We let you have the price for one more day.
Maybe
This is
they'll,
from Iron
sell
Chef
something
Jeffrey
right now that's
Zakarian.
different.
It is his famous cast iron. It's a 9-inch
Whoa.
non-stick cast iron skillet.
God, that's gonna be some drunk
We're
stew.
saving you $12.50 today only. Price goes up at the end
You're
of the
cooking
day.
5
And
things
today
at once,
at the end
dude?
of the day. So if you want to get it home for $15, try it out. You have 30 days to try it out. Today is the day to do it. We have got so much happening.
Why has he got
We're gonna
just
learn so much
bowls of
from Chef.
raw
First,
eggs?
I wanna let you know
One
what colors we
bowl
have
per egg.
available. We have it in the black. Comes with the lid, by the way, which is usually an extra cost.
She's gotta like yell
Here we
her
have the
pitch
cool
because we
gray,
can't talk over all the
Zakarian blue, so nice
crackling on the
back
stove
so
going
we have
on.
Pieces. Here's the cranberry, and then we have it in the green. Green is most limited. K52125
Respect for calling that color
last
green
day
and not,
at this
you know,
big deal price. Iron
lime
Chef
or
Jeffrey
whatever the fuck.
Zakarian is back in the building, and I'm so happy because for us to be able to have you here
Sorry,
to
just
learn what we can do
finishing up
with
my
iron,
what's gotta
which
be
is really
now
what
5,
all chefs
6
do,
hour
right?
old
Yes,
All
it is.
iced
chefs.
latte.
Why is that?
First of all, nice to be back.
It's so nice to have
Great
you.
to see you. I just want to show you.
I have to lightly sip my coffee through the day, especially the first half of the day.
I'll tell you, you could do it in a pan, but one part of that pan is going to be.
I could drink like a full cup of coffee and get that jolt of
It's 2,000 years
get
old.
up and go-ness, but if I did that, then
It's 2,000
20 minutes
years
later,
old,
I'm just gonna want more
and it's still
coffee.
around because of this new non-stick technology, which.
So I go
comes with
cold
all these
and I go
rules that
sip.
We are just going to recite.
Slow drip.
Seasoning the pan, You can't use water, you can't use acid, and you have to reseason it
You
every
can't
time.
use
But
acid.
That's the old world. We don't have
Oh,
to.
look at this.
These wipe out, and you have all kinds of acid.
right.
Any acid you want, you can put in.
I'm so
Make
glad
it
a tree once
You don't have to
lived so
season
that
it,
it could be
just-
cut
it
down
skates
to make
until
paper
it
so that
skates,
you
smooth
could
skates.
then
Look at that.
rip that paper up for
Cast iron.
some
And what I'm
effect
doing
that
here
nobody
is I'm
gives a
reusing
shit about.
The juices from the steak. I put the steak over the other breast.
I think about that all the time.
Very simple sauce. It's my
Stuff that
favorite
gets
red
made
wine
or
here.
food that gets eaten that used to be alive or something, and like it's just wasted in some way or
That's
just.
how you make a sauce in a professional kitchen.
It's like that
Very
thing had an
simple.
origin
Same thing here,
story,
making
and this
a
is
local
now the end of it.
beef bourguignon.
Beef bourguignon.
Again, the technology is non-stick. It's fantastic. And this part of the hand is just as hot as this pot, this part, this part.
This
this
part
all the
pot.
same heat.
He's got a tongue
That's
twister
why
here.
We like it. We like it so much. We made all these gorgeous colors, and I tell people.
Oh, that was
All right, now you're speaking my language. I'm a muscles man.
This is how it goes, okay? And we just have a muscle.
And I got tons of muscles, not on me, obviously,
Any surface too.
but outside my door.
Marble,
There's one place in particular, a restaurant about a mile from here.
Induction?
Anything.
Makes some of the best damn Thai mussels you ever had.
Induction.
If you cook in your fireplace still.
Oh, I do love
once in a
mussels.
while,
Well, and it'll go up to 500 degrees in
yeah,
the
yes,
oven,
it will.
right?
So this is why chefs love this.
Damn.
All my chefs.
Damn, that looks good.
I
I'm
have
sitting
a
here on an
business,
empty
and by the
stomach
way,
sipping
you take a buffet
6-hour-old
for
iced
your
coffee.
family.
That's
You
only
don't
slightly
have to
chilly because I put it in the
just put them
fridge.
out on a trivet. Keep the lids on. You're gonna stay warm for the whole dinner.
It's gonna be empty here in a sec.
Beautiful, right?
I love that.
'Cause,
So
yeah,
this one you just made
my
the
stomach
marmite.
is yelling at me right
You
now.
put the clams in.
The mussels or
Mussels.
clams. You
Okay.
can put mussels or clams.
She accidentally called them clams.
And
And he's
that's
like,
it.
yeah, you can use clams, but that's not what that is,
I tell
idiot.
people sign the painting, it's over, right? And then we have over here something.
Now she
I
looks
love, this
embarrassed.
little breakfast
I didn't
cereal.
know what a
It's
difference
called
between a
I
clam and a
love
mussel
sugar.
is.
My husband loves
All
it.
it is a spicy tomato sauce that has really any kind
What are
of
you
recipe
doing?
you want, but you can add peppers, chilies. as
Oh, you're
hot
gonna
as
give
you
it
want,
eyes?
soft as you
Ah!
want, quiet as you want, I say.
Hey, my sauces are looking at me. Hey,
That's how easy this is.
What are you doing? Now it's making the shocked emoji face.
What does that mean? It means this stays warm a long time.
Oh, and now it's got acne.
I turn it off, cover that.
What have you done to this
Exactly
poor
5 minutes, that is
skillet of sauce?
Oh
And
my
our
goodness,
sauce.
I would have never known how to make
It's
that.
like my
So
mother's
fun.
I
sauce.
mean, literally, if you just drop the eggs in there,
Yeah.
it's gonna cook. So
Wow.
the eggs are like poaching. In
Yeah, but where's the fucking
We're
ziti?
gonna take the lid, cover it. Look, you see that? These are off. It's all
Yeah,
off.
it's
And that's
all-
still
Okay.
simmering because of the carryover cooking.
Right.
And that's what's perfect about these pans. Plus, they're great.
Hi,
They look
could
great
I
and they're
please
really-
get my spaghetti sauce without the raw egg on
Finishing
top?
up the sauce
Thanks.
For the steak, can I take you through the color choices? This price goes up at the end of the day.
You already
So
took us
as
through
you're
that.
watching right now, I didn't even
Are you the
know
host?
what was
You
happening
you
because I'm
seem
not
like
usually on
useless
the
right now in
weekends.
this segment.
With one day
This guy
left,
is
price
doing
goes up at the end of the day. We
much
have
of the
it in
heavy
black.
lifting, both
This is the steel
literally
gray,
and
I think.
physically.
Oh, gray, excuse me. Zakarian blue, most popular there. Such a pretty color.
Zakarian blue.
And then we have it in the
Now we're
green. Price goes up at the end
sharing
of
the
day.
same
Also, the
goo.
$15 easy pay opportunity goes away at the
Oh,
end
sorry.
of the day. We seared the
Look,
steak.
there's
We seared- I
that.
say we,
Look in the
I
sink.
do.
It's one of the pieces of crumbled up, ripped paper
The presentation,
from his
you
like.
cannot
I'm not. He's like
assume
Neil
that
Breen.
or
Like
anything
the
other than
government
science. But then
secrets
there's all those
aren't
rules.
going
You have the
to
rules.
stop us
And
any
in the
longer.
same pans,
I'm
you have the juices
here to
from
save the day.
steak, You make the sauce.
Or no, what's that scene in Fateful Findings where he's not when he's yeah he's throwing books on the ground, but then like he just picks up pieces of paper and just throws them in the air.
You're not eating all that, but you need that richness.
I love Neil Breen.
Okay.
Okay, so.
I love you,
this is
Neil.
Gluten free.
You are due for a new movie, by the way. It's been like 4 years since Fateful Findings, at least.
Love
So
it.
get that luscious.
It was like a year before COVID, so
Yeah.
With that certain butteriness. Olive oil
maybe
is the same
COVID
thing.
set you back. I don't know, but I also know you're not getting any younger.
Is how we cook, and this is
And
how we cook.
yeah, you keep upping your game with every movie. I gotta see where you go next, Neil. You gotta at least make a movie where you
I have one here. I want-
announce this is my last
When it goes into the oven.
masterpiece.
I put it in the oven.
God, could they find a bird
I just finished it for you.
any larger to just barely fit in that damn thing?
Oh, that looks amazing.
And that is going to serve a lot of.
Could he take the lid off first before you say that?
So how deep is this? Because it looks like
That
a
looks
deep pan.
amazing.
2 inches,
It
I
looks
think.
like Dinty Moore beef stew.
Is it 2.5?
2 and
I'm not
3/4.
saying
2 3/4.
it
There you go.
isn't better tasting than
Yeah.
Dinty Moore, but I mean,
like-
you know,
okay,
come
so
on.
what's happening here? As you can see again, just like
Boiling
the
broth
I'm
with
gonna reveal in a
carrots
second.
floating around and
What's
celery
happening?
floating around
Even.
doesn't look
Yes.
amazing.
Just, I brought this out to demo. Everything is cooking evenly, and that's why everything is beautiful. Now look at this. You ready?
Starting to turn into Kay's kitchen over here.
How long did that take? That took literally.
Hey,
30
remember the
Yeah,
thing with the
minutes.
face?
Beautiful
Now
finish on
it
the top.
just looks
Now you
like.
just leave that. Look, it's still off. and it's
Stop
off.
adding more things I don't want to
Really
actually
cast iron,
consume.
Really low, really slow. And you have a gorgeous. That's why stews
Yeah.
taste better like that. All we do now, we take it, bring it to the table, put it on a trivet,
Trivet.
and leave it.
And it'll
And it'll
stay
stay
hot.
warm. And so you have some nice crusty bread.
Oh, he's doing the same hand motion with cupping balls like the other lady
Have something
was
to do with
doing.
his hand.
Yeah,
What do you do with
I
this
think-
hand?
Maybe it is a natural
Isn't that just beautiful?
gesture.
Too hot, so you're never exposed.
I knew it.
to
I knew they wouldn't
So
be done with
not only
this.
Are you getting the quick drying benefits?
Where are we at
you're
on
also getting
time
your hair.
as
And
far
it's
as
customer top
the
rated.
hour
I mean,
goes?
It's a big investment, and I know a
Oh,
lot
there's
of
still
us are
20
like,
minutes
and
left
you
in the
probably
actual
like you
hour.
are like, okay, I get it, but it's still a
And
blow
I've already been
dryer
on for
after
half an
all.
hour.
It's not. I mean, once you
So what do I
try
do?
it,
Take
you never
it,
go
take us
back.
up
I
to
love
the
this
end of the
versus
hour.
that.
That's 50
This
minutes.
dryer is
That should
unbelievable.
please
It can-
anyone who enjoys watching this content.
He can appreciate the technology behind
Oh,
it. It
I'm
is
sorry.
so fast. It has cut down my time in the morning.
Please, let me read. This dryer is unbelievable. Even my husband likes it. He can appreciate the technology behind it. It is so fast, it has cut down my time in the morning. No longer do I dread having to wash and style my hair. The magnetic attachments are great, and it is so much easier on my arm, not spending half an hour holding a heavy dryer. Oh, shut up. It's like saying precisely all the things that they would say to sell you this. Like, it's such a, like, fabricated comment.
I'm just
Get
kinda-
outta here.
Kinda, you know, not really,
Really
trying to
taking
go
your time.
fast. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just kind of taking my time. But I can get it done in 15 minutes versus 45 minutes.
I want
And
to start
it's
leaving
not
like
really
super positive
hard
comments
to
about every
eat.
product
I
under
don't
the
feel
sun,
like
just
it
for
doesn't
the
smell fried.
the
Like,
hope
I'm
that
eating everything
QVC
that I
sees
eat
it
and getting more time
because it's a
back.
product they
I don't
happen to
mind
sell, and then
washing and drying my hair.
I'd have my
When I
comment
was
with my
teaching, I
name,
used to-
my
I used to
screen
dread
name right
those
there,
days when I
Me too.
live on
I would say, oh, I'm
QVC.
not gonna, jump in the pool today because I don't have time to wash and dry my hair. Or I'm not gonna go to the gym because I'm not gonna have time to wash and dry my hair. Now, I mean, I have 3 minutes, right? I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So now I don't have to skip the gym. I can wash and dry my hair and I don't have to dread it. And it's easy to style because the way that the attachments are designed, they do the work for you. This is like a blade of air. So as you're drying,
It's like a
directing
blade of
airflow
air.
down the strand, just creating that smooth style, helping to increase the shine, decrease the frizz, the flyaways, all of those things. And if you're going for the curls, it's the same thing. It's going to get right to the root. It's going to create lift, create definition in the curls and volume. So it really, the attachments kind of do all the
They
work.
do everything. I mean, even with that diffuser. it
Well,
has
if you're gonna
very
buy
little-
something like that,
Like usually with a diffuser,
the
there's only
attachments
a couple
better
of
do all the
holes,
work.
and that's why I feel like they don't usually work that well
There you
with
can
a lot
see
of blow
them.
dryers. All the way around, you're getting that airflow.
Yeah. So it's
Oh, really? They didn't decide to stop 3/4 of the way? They're like, let's do a full round circle of air.
Becomes a foundation for the other curls to fall on.
Is #1 in the U.S. asterisk. The NPD Group Retail Tracking Service U.S. dollar sales 12 months ending September 2020. Okay, so you're telling us a fact that was true 2 years ago.
Found to be the fastest.
Is it true now?
After 1 minute, and that's in the US.
And you're
market.
like
So
cherry
this
picking
is
1
incredible.
month.
It's the #1 hair dryer
Like
in
we
the
had a
US,
window where
according to
at
the
the end of
NPD
one
Group
calendar
Retail
year
Tracking
in one
Service.
particular month, we had the
And it's because
top
people
sales.
get real results. It's going to help increase your shine by up to 64%.
How do you measure that?
And the flyaways.
What's 100% shine? The sun?
Increase the smoothness by
Like you can't even
40%.
look directly at the hair?
Real results, and that's why.
What's 100% shine? What is it?
She gained some ground.
Oh, she did.
But still not 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but
Okay.
3 minutes and 56
I don't mind people showing their
And
teeth,
this
but
is the
do you
season.
really need to show that much gum?
Really good. I feel like you need an Olympic event. Dyson blow drying.
We should do that one day.
But look at how great her hair looks for an under 4 minute blow dry,
Right.
and it's done. It doesn't just look dry; it's styled.
You
It's
see?
done.
Exactly. It's
If we're gonna
styled.
start having gun reform, it needs to start with something like
Flyaways
this.
And they're gone in the
Which
hour, right?
person
And that was,
would
again,
you be
in
more
less than
comfortable
4 minutes, she was
selling
able to
a-
create that look. She did it herself.
rifle
No
to
sitting
over
up,
the
we don't have
counter.
to schedule that salon blowout. Sorry.
Maybe that's the point of this product.
Okay. You can do it. you know, by yourself in your own home. And, you know, if she wanted to kind of enhance that beachy wave look, she could have used the diffuser to create a different look. So again, this one dryer also is the styling tool.
How come
You're going
before
to
she
use
was
to
just so
create the different
still?
looks each and every day. And now she's going to
Now
finish
she's
it off
addicted.
with that
I thought you were
flyaway
done.
attachment to smooth those flyaways that are sticking up at the crown.
Don't get it
I mean,
caught
look
on
at
your
how
neck
smooth her hair
veins.
looks after just
My
one
God, they're already poking
pass.
out.
And she
It's
did
gonna
her
grab it
actual
and
blow
never-
dry
never
in
look
4
back.
minutes, under 4 minutes. And now this is just like the finishing touch. I don't know if there's anything I can do in 4 minutes, Debbie.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what I can do in 4 minutes. Definitely not that. I mean, 4 minutes, and that is the Dyson Supersonic
Whoa!
difference. And that
We're getting
really
way too
engineered
close.
And work to find the best way for us to be able to style.
Well,
our
hello
hair
there.
on our own.
Yeah, I mean, flyaways are caused from the static and also from breakage, and we all have them. They're
This
pesky,
lady
they're
behind,
difficult to manage.
or
So our
alone
engineers
in
want
some
to create
lab,
a tool
quote
that would
unquote,
mimic
with
the
her
motion that a stylist does.
N95
When they take a round
mask
brush
on,
and a dryer
touch
to your
screens,
hair and somehow magically
fancy
blow that
electronics with
away.
hair hanging.
Well, that's
I mean, what is
easy
this
for all of us to do.
laboratory?
But now with the flyaway attachment, you can pop that on with one-handed styling. You let that airflow, which is also the Kawanda effect, also called the Kawanda effect. It's
The
gripping those
Wakanda
hairs
effect?
and tucking them underneath so that they
I
are
thought
no
that
longer
you'd
visible.
use the curler
So
for that
now,
one.
in just one motion, one-handed styling, you can create that same
What is
look
going
that
on
a
with the
stylist
smoke?
would be able to do using multiple hands and
Dyson.
multiple tools.
Right, and the brush and all that. Sorry,
Right.
Christy. I mean, sorry, we don't
It's
need the
okay.
brush and the, you know, but we still love when we get our hair done by our stylist. But now
Right.
you can extend that because if you ever go back to your stylist,
Wait a
you're
minute.
like, what have you been doing?
If
And
you're
it's almost
spending
like that
$430 to
Have you been
blow
using
dry your
brush?
own hair,
Have you been using the brush? Now
then you
you're
gotta
getting
add in all the
much
money
more
every time you go to the
really
salon.
professional result,
Man,
but
so much
also
money
your
in
hair
the
is left with
in the
less
physical
gray, you're getting
appearance
more shine, so it
industry.
really looks its very best, and then you're saving time as well.
None of this is
This
needed.
is one of my favorite
Just,
attachments.
can I
Without
go
this,
ahead
it's
and
on
just
my
put that
hair.
out there?
I'll use it when it's dry. Like
Again?
if I wanna wash my hair.
Like, I get it. If you got
straight
long
from
hair,
maybe right
you
now,
know, you
I'll
need to
use
dry
this
it
to
so
kinda
you can
straighten it out
then
before I flat iron.
make it
And
look
I
the
know
way
that
you want
Christy's
before
gonna
you
use
go
the
out.
Kawanda Angela as well, 'cause
It's
that's
not
what
gonna
she's
naturally
got
just
Angela's
dry into a
Yes, this is so amazing.
into a way
Look
that
at how we're able to
you
lengthen
want it to
curl.
do, but
And
I
so
don't know.
quickly as well. I believe we did this in 10
I don't
minutes,
know.
right? On hair that had been braided, so really, really curly. We use this, just go through the hair, smooth that out, and then, because we have all these attachments, I
She
put
looks like
on
Toad
the,
from, like, Super Mario
concentrator,
Brothers.
And I grab the round brush, and this is where we got the shape in to Angela's hair with those little turn and that little round.
Not like
on
a
the
toad.
bottom, creating
don't get me
this
wrong.
beautiful
The
style.
cute little mushroom-headed toad.
Yeah, and it's so, and I feel that's the
The
thing when
before
you're going from
shot.
curly to straighter when you have curly hair. Like
She
my
seems
hair
happier
has very
before,
similar
I gotta be
texture to
honest.
Angela's. Like I need a good base on the blow dry if I'm ever gonna go in with a flat iron. If I go in with a flat iron and it's on a good blow dry, forget it. It's time wasted. Like it's like 30 minutes later, it's back to
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of flyaways on her after photo here. What happened to getting rid of the flyaways?
It's
The
just going to
flyaways.
extend that end
The
result.
flyaways.
I mean, and it takes a long time to get a good blow dry. In 10 minutes.
She also had
Yeah, so-
lashes put on
Yeah,
since the
it's-
before
Angela's
photo.
excited.
That helps.
And it's softer, it's less heat, it's less damaging.
All
You have
right.
really curly hair, which is dry by nature.
Today's video is going to be titled "A Blow Dryer."
Here is your
And that's it.
raspberry blush. That's such
Pretty
a good
color,
makeup
too.
color. And
She
wait,
wore a
this
raspberry
Oh,
knit
dried
V-neck
sage
tunic,
is petite only in
Oh,
the
3
kind
minutes.
you find in a
everybody
second-hand
already stopped for
store.
that one.
You don't even have
Still
to
have your
change
size
the
in.
lyrics for
and
that.
Here's the trick. Go to QVC.com and put your size in before you pick your color. I know it seems counterintuitive.
They love
but
getting
that way
these
you'll
95-pound
already
women to
knock
show
out
off these
anything that
stretchy
aren't
shirts and
available for
pants.
you.
When it's
You
like,
know, I learned my
you're the
lesson. Instead of
last
going, "Is the black
example
available?
we
Is the
need to
sage
see in
available?"
order to
No,
show
you
us
have to put in,
the
I'm
magic
gonna
of these
and then it
stretchy
crosses out
fabrics.
sage because it's no longer available. So, just shopping
All the
tips.
little secrets of the trade.
Take it from one who knows.
Well,
I'm
you
walking
know,
around
I
with
can
a lot
share
of
all that
flab.
information 'cause this is
I need to
going
realize
quickly. It is a
certain
customer
shirts
base.
hang a
So
certain
you wanna
way.
be like trying something for the the first time.
to where the flab
silhouette
isn't
is
accentuated,
fabric
and I have to
loved
think
by
if it's
so many
something
women
like
across the
stretchy
nation.
material like this,
It's everything we
if
know
you're
and
skinny and
love
it just
about
hangs
liquid
loose on
and
you,
soft.
who
It's
cares?
fluffy, it feels amazing.
But I got a
It's
feeling a
natural
lot
fiber.
of people
So
that
you
buy
have to
shirts
use
like
the
this
more natural fibers.
got a lot of flab.
Looks on Katya. It's
Got
long
like
enough to give her that
15
coverage,
pounds
but
of
she
beef
doesn't
in a
look
10-pound
she's
bag
trying
kind
to
of
hide.
flab.
She's big and oversized.
And so if you
And
put on a
look how it's
stretchy
look.
shirt,
There's more fabric in the
they,
back.
you know,
'Cause my
it's gonna
fabric
hang
is what
in
I
areas
see
and then
in
it's gonna
that, like,
cling to other areas, and it's just not going to.
It's just not a good look. So
Yeah,
we'll just give you
she just
more
said it.
fabric.
Not a good look.
And then the neckline, it's a rounded V.
Maybe with a
neckline.
black
It's
shirt
not
you
like
can
a
get away with it.
plunging V. It's almost like a sweetheart.
My
neckline.
favorite color to
Very,
wear
very
personally.
flattering. But my favorite
I wear
part
black,
is
I go out
that
at
there are
night.
pockets, and the
I'm a
pockets are
vampire.
totally invisible. You might not even realize the pockets are there. There's actually no side seam. There are panels. We put a panel at the side
Here, I'll
of
show on the blue.
both sides.
There's
And
panels?
what that does is give you that fit and flare shape that we love. So it fits the lines of the body
Oh.
perfectly.
I think
and flares
this
out
afternoon,
just a
It's like a slice
which would
right
be
through across
late
the
tonight for me,
Yes.
there's
Yes. That's what we do. And
the January
again,
6th
generously
committee
cut,
is
but it's not oversized. It's
having another
feminine,
hearing.
It's young, it's fresh.
So
it's
if you happen to watch this the day I
Super
release it,
comfortable.
don't forget to
You can
watch
see it.
that.
You're like me, and it's all going on.
Oh,
here.
she's doing like
It's
a
not
Elvis
sweaty
dance.
at all, and it's
Hum,
mostly
hum,
so it's gonna
hum.
last. 95 model, 5 span, machine wash, tumble dry, antique, indigo,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Indigo. Man.
Thing. You'll be in the navy. Here's the pink, so she might like the pink.
You're
Here's the
dressed
pink,
like a.
right. Here's the green choice, and then we also have that cranberry, which is so pretty. $27.
This is like.
for both
Oh
sets.
my goodness.
This is why you watch your Style Live clearance. It's A521600.
I just ran through 5 or 6 references that all of them just added up to. Well, that sounds like you're bullying someone, Steve. I don't want to do that.
This is a 3-in-1. It has an
I got to figure out that weird middle ground of making fun of
Wear the
something
jacket
without
as a
just.
lightweight jacket without a lining. Or
Bullying.
wear them all together. It's an entire system for $53.56.
Put your legs down.
It's a lilac purple. There is also a sage, a navy, and a stone to choose from.
Who came up with the
How I
like
remember
the
it.
model posing
Okay.
like thing? I mean, everybody. This is what you do. If you stand there with some jacket, that's
It's
what
really
you're supposed.
important.
She's doing what
Every
she's
season
supposed
that
to
we
do.
refresh some of
I just
our
don't know.
essentials. A toothbrush,
Whoa.
mascara.
Look
couple
at
other
the
things on this
ass
list are
on
soft
this
and
like
vintage.
half or
I always refresh with breezes.
segment of
They're
a mannequin
my
here.
absolute favorite.
Look
And
at
when
that
you're having
ass
that kind
on
of layer
this.
that's closest to you, it's important you do it from a brand that truly understands the technology that's needed. So
My
this is
goodness.
their Mesh Illusions silhouette. It's one of my favorites. We have a either full cut or a high cut. So really, it's just the difference in
It's
the
just a world of
leg
difference. I
that
mean,
you're
if you were
choosing,
to put like
whether
my
it's full
boxer
or
shorts on a
high, the
mannequin,
bump coverage is exactly
it would be the
same.
flattest
But
thing
here's
you've
what
ever
you're getting.
seen.
You're getting a pack of 3 for $22.18.
I feel like I have to sneeze or something. I'm sorry.
What?
What should I do? What
For
should I
like
do?
The most lighter than air.
Ah,
stretch.
I might have to run for a sec. Hold on.
The color palette that I have with me is basic.
Ah,
You get a
hang in there,
black,
nose.
You get a
All right,
sand.
look, I'll be right back,
and
all
then
right?
You're also
Sorry.
going to get the white. Those are the 3 that you get. This right here is just to show you the 2 different leg cuts, but you're going to get 3 in the basic. Next color is neutral. Oh, I love this one because you get that like that brown color. It's called their mochaccino. It's my favorite. You get a sand and a white. Now, if you like that color though, in the high cut, there's only about 150 to go around. And then we also have a pale blush bundle. Pale blush, like pale coral, and then this like mint tea shade. $22.18 for all 3. I'd love to show
My
you a size chart
goodness.
too for our
Oh
breezies.
my.
Oh, hey, Miss
Oh,
Catherine.
oh
Hi,
my.
How are you? I was looking at my Mesh Illusion. I'm like, wow, these are so soft.
My, look at these pairs of panties.
They are really soft.
Oh, my.
Here's also, we got to talk about the technology. But I
Stretchy,
like them because
stretchy.
They're not bulky. They're not
Yes.
bunchy. I don't get VPLs, which my mother
Right.
taught me about, and they're comfortable and confident for all they wear.
What did
because
your
of
brother
ultimate.
teach you about, and what does it
They
have to do
really
with your
are.
underwear?
This is like a second skin. When you get
What did
this
she
home
say?
and feel this
BTS? Oh my God, I'm gonna
fabrication,
sneeze
you're
again.
gonna take this out of the
Shit.
package, and it literally feels like a rose petal. And when you
Ah,
put it on, it is just
breathe,
going to
Steve,
glide
breathe.
right on.
This
Your
lady's got
clothes are
on
gonna
a
glide
really
right
interesting
over
shirt,
it. Your fabrics
if
won't
that's
be
what
fighting one
you would
another.
call it.
And it really is going to
I mean, it
become
looks like
your
a
favorite
teapot cozy
fall panty
turned into a
because
shirt.
We are starting to wear thicker knits on the bottom, so we don't want to add that extra bulk underneath
Right.
our clothing, and we don't want those visible panty lines to show. We want a panty that is going to be full coverage, and like
Even
you
though I've
said
already
in the
said it,
beginning, you're
I
choosing
swear,
your
there's
high
something
cut
about the
green,
word
and the only
panty
difference is on the
that
leg.
is, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Easy host mode. When people are at my house and
And
they're
they
like,
look,
"No,
they
no,
got
no,
Ted
no,
Cruz
no,
back.
This is the bullet shop,
I
and
do the
it's
same.
amazing.
I do the same. And I've noticed that knife guy.
What you up to
I'll do
today,
things
Ted?
I can do with this, I could never do with a knife.
Right.
Or you just do it in a fraction of the time. It comes with 3 pieces. So this is your pull top here. This is your blade. It comes with the cover. The only thing you want to remember is take the cover
Look at
off.
this
And be careful,
plastic.
'cause they're sharp.
Yes. And
Look
you
at
can
that
rip
blue
off, you just go
plastic
like so.
lid or
It
whatever
goes
it
inside
is.
here. These
God,
2
that is
pieces
so
go in the
cheap
dishwasher.
looking.
Do this one by hand because we don't want any water getting up in that gear.
Oh,
so
good point.
hand wash
You can
this
tell it
nice and
weighs
soft.
like
The bottom
0.01
2 are
ounces.
But if all you ever use this for is garlic and onions, it is worth
It
its
is
weight.
worth its
Yep.
weight in gold.
And here I've got, I don't know, 20 cloves of garlic. Again, I could try and smash this and press it and do it with a knife.
Yeah.
But if you go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you want
What
to
is he
make it short,
doing?
Stop right there. You
What
gotta
was that
stop.
hand motion?
If you
Was
wanna
it
keep
looked like he
going,
was
if you
starting
wanna
up a
keep going,
lawnmower.
Maybe you want to spread this on bread.
Wait, is it activated by the motion of your hand?
Sauce. I mean, you can see
What the hell am I looking at here?
Think about how long that would have
How is he making that spin?
through all of
He was
those.
just going like
Look
this.
at how fine they got.
Beautiful.
What the hell am I looking at? All right, I'm intrigued.
Is salsa. So if you grow your own tomatoes, you want to make your own homemade salsa.
Of course
it takes
you do.
Forever. What if you just want a small amount? I mean, I make
Right.
salsa sometimes, and it just sits in my fridge. So here I've got just some tomatoes, onions, cilantro, a little bit of.
Oh, it is oh my God, this is the stupidest shit. It is like on a cord. I just couldn't see the cord the first time. Can you imagine?
Keep going. The more you
This
go,
is the stupidest thing I have seen. And I know I've said that before,
Yes,
but
guacamole.
nobody's
Things like tamponade you could do. Just
a
olives
cable
and
like that,
garlic
and you're gonna
tamponade.
like do the lawnmower start thing every freaking time. Like that's not gonna snap off
And you don't
or
sit it. There's no
get
chemicals,
caught
there's
in a
no
way and
additives.
That's right.
you know
just took
hurt
your
yourself or hurt
own
someone else.
Or you went to the farmer's market and you have fresh salsa.
Yes.
Or you know maybe you lose your grip with your other hand on the
Here, go ahead.
on the
What do I
device or whatever, and then you go to crank it, and the next thing you know, it just flies all over the room, and now you got
Olive oil.
stains all over your walls and floor. I mean,
Seeds in there. Add some garlic. Put the lid on and pull it. Give it a few seconds.
holy shit!
You've got
All of the
dessert.
appliances that they've sold on here, that's basically designed to do what this does, which is take some food
Right
and
on top of the
mush
ice
it
cream.
up.
Makes ice cream healthy. Makes
Like
it
the
a better
NutriBullet.
choice.
You can take these same ingredients, put it in that, and touch a button, and in half a second,
There's nothing else.
you got the same outcome.
That's right. And if you want to do two.
But do you expect me to buy this hand-cranked device?
I've just got a couple of hard-boiled eggs and 2 gherkins.
It's like a blending of like
Again, a couple of turds if you like it thick.
technology centuries apart.
If you don't want
You
it
got
that
this
thin,
cheap modern plastic
I like to add a little bit of
combined with a cranking mechanism that you would have seen like during like you know, the 1800s. Look, he's even got to kind of break it up by tapping it. I mean, it's just
salad
Yum.
ready to go.
I have not had lunch yet. I'm very
Look at
hungry.
that, done in seconds. So, again, if you're gifting this to somebody,
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
You know what I've done for egg salad? I just take like a fork and I just whip it around in a bowl, and it takes about as long as this.
I know, I'm sorry. That will forever be the pull-it chop. I don't care what the name is.
Yeah.
So we did strawberries. Let me do a
Oop,
couple
she's
more.
already
You
spilling
hold
it.
Down. Put your hand on top of it. And it is
Immediately,
so
she
nice.
lifted the
It
lid
is
and
so
stuff
nice.
is spilling out because
And now
you got to be
we did
really
fresh
careful with this
strawberries.
thing
Now we
in
have
order not to make a
fresh
mess.
Blueberries on top of that
Ooh.
ice cream. Maybe it's yogurt.
I mean, you could practically make a little smoothie in here.
Hey, Terry, maybe you could do
You
some
could
notes
practically.
to top that off.
That's not a smoothie.
I'll do some.
You think that's gonna get slurped through a straw, lady?
Your block.
Clearly, you don't know what the consistency of a smoothie is.
You just want some chopped celery. Look at that. A few strokes.
I like apple
few
in
strokes.
my tuna salad. Apple and celery.
And yeah, like every time you're done, you gotta reach in there and take the blade out, which is probably like
I never even thought about that one. All right, I did the nuts. I like them nice and
ridiculously sharp.
fine. Look at that. Right on top of that ice cream.
They cannot get enough examples out here. All right, what are you cranking now,
Just like
buddy?
that. Or maybe if you want to do your own hummus, I just have some
Here we go.
This I need to try. I've not done this yet.
chickpeas, olive oil, and some garlic in there. That's really all that is. You can add some lemon juice in there too if you like. And just again, turn it. The string, you just
I
turn it,
can't
turn it,
believe
turn it,
this.
turn it.
I can't believe I'm looking at a product.
The kinds that used to have the handle
Yeah.
on top. Or
Like,
you have to plug
the
it
last
in.
time I saw something with this kind of technology, it was like my speak and spell when I was 3 years old.
And remember, if you like this finer, just keep going and make it finer.
The cow says,
I'll be making that. I keep forgetting to do that.
that was over 40 years ago.
It's customer top rated.
I love how he shows off that bowl of
5-star reviews.
slop, whatever it
Final
was.
order of the year, and look how giftable it is. It comes with
Oh my
two
God, we've got
coupons.
like 18
They should
color
be
choices.
$32 each. For a few dollars more, you're getting two.
Hey, don't reference a Clint Eastwood
So
movie.
this is the white gray. We have the aqua green, aqua lime.
If purchased separately,
Black, white,
204. What?
Blue red. Here is your
Wait,
purple
16
floral,
piece.
brick red.
You actually get 16 of these things? What are they, one-time use disposable?
It was so good to have you on the show.
Or are they that fucking cheap? Wait, so there's you get 16 of them, less than $32. So they're less than $2 a thing. Again, it's a dollar store item. But then they're saying if purchased separately, $205.
Saw an item on air that
Oh my God.
exactly what it was? Go to the QVC.com homepage to
If
shop
purchased separately,
100% on-air
so I guess that would add up to about what, 12 bucks?
If your wardrobe is craving
Normally
for
we sell these for
relaxation,
$12
from
a
treat
piece,
yourself
but we'll
to
sell them to you for
Company
$2 a piece if you'll take 16 of them. That just screams, we made a product that we can't sell, and now we got to figure out a way to move this product. And even though we're going to take a loss on this one, we figured out that the only way to really get rid of this thing is to sell them at $2 a piece. But the only way that's going to work is if we make the buyer take a shit ton of them, and then we'll get 30 bucks a pop, and we'll get something. We'll salvage something. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Because what other reason would a normally $12 item only go for $2 a piece, and why would you need to sell 16 of them together? 16! You could literally have one within arm's reach all around the house.
Less than $20.
You don't need 16 of anything.
5 easy payments of $4. We're going to talk about all that.
Candles for your 16th birthday, maybe?
One of my
I
most
don't
favorite
know.
things about Cook's Essentials is this incredible set of
That blew my mind.
strainers. Save so much space, save
And
so
sorry.
much time with these incredible strainers.
I don't ever want to do that on
so
mic,
much
but
more than just strain.
sinuses
I can't
sinuses
wait
are
to
flaring
show
up.
all the goodies there. And we actually have one color that's
Unbelievable.
even a little less than the rest. That is black for $24.72.
I can't. Did you see the hand cranking? Did you see the technology? Did you see they were selling you 16 of them
Unbelievable.
for $32? Sold separately 200?
If you're not, you should definitely sign up for one today
boy.
at QVC.com. If you
What
sign
is
up
this
today, you will get a
nonsense?
$60 credit to
Collapsible
anything you like,
strainers.
anytime.
Oh, it's like a
all
colander
on
that you can like
QVC.com.
fold up and put
everything
away?
is 5 easy payments.
How does
on
it
the
work
Q
when you
card.
sit it
So
in
a
the
really
sink?
amazing perk to use that Q card in so many fun different kinds of ways. So let us jump right into
Oh, I'm sorry.
the show. Huh?
They're
First
silicone
up,
baking mats.
this
They just
mat
switched up the
situation is going down. This is the set of 5
name of the product.
silicone baking
Why is that
mats.
one all
Now, the basic
bent
price
then?
is $19.98 with 3 easy payments of $6.66. Now you're getting 5 in the set.
3 easy
which
payments
ends up
of
equaling to
the
be
the sign of the
$3.98
devil. Nobody
each.
wants
That's
to
kind
make
nuts.
payments
So
of
the first item you're
666.
getting is a 16.
I don't care if you're Christian, non-Christian, just that's a number. everyone universally agrees is one to avoid.
Times 2, plus the $22 shower gel that you see right here. If purchased separately,
Why is there an apple there?
$150.99. Well, guess
And
what's
cinnamon.
happening for today and today only? No wait list, no advanced order. You're
Why is
getting
there a giant
all of this
block of ice in a bowl?
for $3 more than the cost of
What are you
just
doing? Oh, this is that
We're
foam
gonna get into
stuff.
it.
This is
There's
where
so
they
much
sit
to
here
tell you. We're gonna
and like
never
Paul
try
Mall
purity.
of their
I'm gonna
hands for like an
explain to you
hour.
why cleansing with purity is an experience. But before I go any further, I gotta
This is
bring
like
you
some
back to
cult
Mary Lou
stuff
Meyer
here.
is
The way
in the
they
studio
talk
for
about this
today's
product.
special value.
The way they just sit there
It is so great to be here.
and just constantly massage their hands.
Happy holidays.
They're just getting started, so we'll come back.
So, first day of
5 minutes from now, their hands will be in that bowl.
So you may want to think about, because you know when last time Susan was able to bring these to us was January, early January of this year, granted. But it's been that many months before we were ever able to bring them back. So let's walk through the colors. I will remind you again.
The
regular
colors.
inseam is 30, petite 20.
The colors.
Petite and regular inseams to choose from. So you could definitely grab yours.
Oh, what's going on with my face?
$24.98. So let's recap. 14 items are under $40. 7 of those are under $30. This is one of them. There's almond. There is a real.
I'm not sure about any sort of
there's a
pants that
green,
look the same
there's a heather
at the
gray,
back as they do as the
and
front.
There's a sage. I think I got all the colors for you. A pearl.
Maybe she has them on
8467.
backwards.
642. Okay.
It was
this is something special. We have soft binding
6464802, and
that
I'm waiting
actually
for
goes
you.
Because I love to, follow kind of what some of the fashion influencers and
Can I just
bloggers
say,
are
I went through a
talking about.
phase earlier this year where I was going back and listening to the B-52s, like their first couple of albums. Man, those late 70s, 1980, 81 B-52s albums.
Longer for you. And then of course, because
They,
this is Cook's Essentials and you get all the different sizes.
they rock.
There's so many things that you can do with these. So I've got in my baking dish here a lasagna. Now this dish is still warm, right? So ooey gooey lasagna.
This lady
If
kind
you
of does
ever
the
had
crazy
to
eyes a
rub
lot.
the corner
I'm
of
always a
baking
fan of the
dish,
crazy
in
eyes.
this case, we can lift
Oh
the
my
whole
God,
thing
would you look at all
up
that
and
cheese?
out of here if we had to. And again, not worry about having too much cleanup work to do.
Well, let's see it then. I want to see you lift this thing out of the tray successfully.
I wouldn't even.
They're not gonna do
thought
it.
To put it in a baking dish.
The whole point of this item is to be able to cook something and then take it out with ease. And you just showed us a giant lasagna, but you're not going to show you taking it out because you realize it's going to make a mess,
A relief for that.
thereby
Right? And
making
on
this
top of
product
that,
pointless.
sheets themselves are dishwasher safe. So not only is it going to be easier to clean up your cookie sheets, your baking pans, your racks, whatever you're using them on, the sheets themselves are super easy to clean. They can either just wipe clean if you need to use them again for something else, or again, dishwasher safe. I kind of love this little trick. You can use the little mini one as a great jar opener because they have
But
that
you're
great
selling another product that's
stickiness that you get with
designed
silicone,
to
so it's
open
great
jars
for
easily.
It's
Don't
super
act
easy
like that's a
and lets you
feature
just
of this
open it
one.
up
Again,
nice and simple
that's
without
another
having
problem
to
they have
offer
sometimes.
Too much help in the kitchen, which when you're trying to make me some
They'll give a selling point about a product that is really what makes another product they sell sort of.
And the fact that you're getting
That's their
for less than $20. That
selling
equals
point.
$3.99 a piece. 5 for less than.
They're like
$20. You can't beat
hijacking
that.
Absolutely,
another product.
Absolutely. This great tip.
This
our
guy's
chef Christina
smile.
Actually showed this to me right before the show. Garlic. Now I normally.
I mean, do you have to
I
like
because sometimes it's a
work
little
on
garlic for me to,
lifting your
chill it,
lip
but
up
it
to be able to
turns out
expose that much
you can
teeth?
wrap it
I
in one
can't
of
even
these too.
do it if I try.
And roll it, and it'll peel and crush the garlic for you.
What kind of
Somebody
weird?
give me a garlic clove right now.
I was like, I'm just
This
gonna rub this
item
on
just
you.
does a lot of weird random things apparently.
How cool is that?
It's
Oh,
a
goodness, like,
baking
the
sheet
possibilities are endless with these.
slash
There's so much that you can
lid
do with the
opener
microwave
slash
baking sheet.
garlic
So I
clove
have to
crusher.
Do not underestimate.
In case you needed one item that did those
baked
three
potatoes
specific
as a
things.
weeknight dinner, and it only takes a few minutes to bake a potato in the microwave. So again, you can use your sheet. You can bake your potatoes.
Do not give me a
open them up, put
microwaved
your
baked
fillings in,
potato.
heat
I know it
everything up,
takes
and
like
again,
45
you're
minutes in
going
the
to be able
oven,
to get
and
that
it's
sticky
annoying to wait
cheese
that long.
Off of your mat. If you've ever had the
But,
joy of cleaning like
ugh,
splattered cheese
a microwave
off
baked
of the
potato,
inside of the microwave, it's
not for
always
me.
a joy.
Never fun. Never fun. That's when you enter the no fun zone. But Kara, I have actually seen
You are the
present
no
these
fun
before
zone,
and put
sir.
this underneath a cutting board as kind of like a cutting board liner, so that
Yes, I'm gonna come around here real fast just to show you because the stove is gonna block me a little bit. But
I jumped the gun.
if you've ever, you're good.
I
If
bet
you've
it-
ever done
not
this,
your
right,
first time.
I've actually watched my mom struggle with this, where she's chopping on something and the board is scooching all over the countertop.
Oh, a scoochy board.
And now I'm rolling the whole table.
What is this item that just has a bunch of random uses? Do you get like an instruction booklet to tell you like the 967 things this thing can do?
Much better on whatever your countertop material is in your kitchen. So it makes things a lot easier. And then of course they're oven safe.
You
because
could
they are
wrap it around your
oven safe.
spouse's face so that
So
they
you
can
even
stop
use them
talking,
without the tray,
but still be
in
able to
something
breathe.
on your rack.
No way.
Yeah. And they'll toast up, and again, this cheese is gonna come right off of here.
Directly
Ew.
onto the oven
Your
rack.
finger out of the
That is
cheese.
Something unbelievable. So let's take a quick look at the colors again. So what I have right here is the red. Under $20, don't forget, you're getting 5, less than 20. We also have it in that beautiful aqua. In the black.
I'm seeing $22.98, sir.
Mint.
And I'm not wrong on
and
the
that beautiful
labeling
red
here.
yellow. This
You're
is
saying
item
it's less than
number
$20.
961, the Cook's Essentials.
I'm gonna call right now and demand I get the price you quoted.
Can't beat that. Now, where are my bakers at? How about an adjustable beechwood rolling pin for $22 and 3 easy payments of $7.33. This
Oh my
incredible
goodness.
rolling
I'm gonna have
lets
to
you roll
call the
and
stream
even
now.
bake so beautifully.
I'm not feeling
Different
so
size
well.
rings are going to allow you to have that.
No, it's
amazing,
nothing, don't worry
perfectly
about it.
sized pizza dough, cookie dough,
It's just,
biscuits, you name it. How many of
it's
us have tried to
uncomfortable.
bake and
And
make that dough
wow,
nice
it's been an
and
hour.
even and
Okay,
just
so
can't seem to
yeah,
do it.
goodbye.
This is going to allow you to do
Maybe
all
I lost
of
track of
that.
time because for the
It's gonna
last
be
like 20 minutes or
cute.
so,
It comes in a few
yeah,
different colors.
I've been
What you're
starting to
looking at
feel
here is the pastels, and that's just
not
all
too
those
comfortable.
different pastel
So
rings.
that's going to do
Also
it for
comes in
today's
basic color
stream.
and
Sorry for the
reds.
abrupt
So
end.
fun. Now,
I
this-
flipped
this
through
is
the
what
channels
I'm
one last time like I normally do, but we really haven't seen anything that's worth looking at again. So yeah, mostly a hair dryer today. We're pretty limited on different items, and we didn't have our best hosts around, so that's dems the breaks, as they say. But I still enjoyed it, even though the last 20 minutes were a bit of a struggle. Overall, always fun. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you're new here, I try to do this, I say daily, but that's not happening right now. I'm going to get a new microphone soon. Once that happens, we could be looking at least 5 of these a week, I hope. But yeah, keep checking me out. Go look at the channel. What we do here is, why am I saying we? What I do here is hopefully something you like, and if so, help me out by hitting all those little buttons and things that let me know that you exist, and you're letting me know that I exist. It's a mutual beneficial arrangement of acknowledging each other's existence. Let's do that, okay? So hit all those little things, or some things are bigger than others. Just hit it, okay? Like, subscribe, share, comment. Those are all the things, right? Are there other things? Yeah. All right. Have a good day, and have a good weekend. I'll probably be on before Monday, but